Subscribe now.
I'm here again with my brother Mark from Mid Africa. We're gonna be having some little talk out here. We want to see how we're going to, I know Mark has been in this game for a little bit longer, and I just want to ask him, do you think is it necessary for the local YouTubers and diaspora YouTubers can work together or can collaborate on how to make sure that Africa is well known all around the world? How do we need to collaborate, we local YouTubers and you diaspora YouTubers?
Realistically speaking, we don't need to, but we should. Because you have to look at it like this. There's not that many Tanzanian YouTubers.
Yeah,
the things they talk about in comparison to the diaspora YouTubers are very different. Right? Very few Tanzanian YouTubers I've seen will talk about, diaspora coming back, but diaspora talk about diaspora coming back. So, for the most part, I think if there is the collaboration, it needs to be more so in a sense of because there's one, right? Let's say for instance, one of them showing national parks and tourism, but the other one showing like real estate. They sort of fit together, but they're two different things. So if we are to collaborate, we should have some common ground to collaborate on. So I mean, and it also matters about interest. A lot of Tanzanians, they don't know about this diaspora movement. They don't know about it. And some of them, they know, but they're just not interested. And it's the same way the other way around. Unfortunately, and this is hard to believe, some diaspora come here and they're not interested in Tanzanians. They're not interested in the YouTube channels, and they're not interested in a lot of the popular topics here. And again, this is just brutal honesty, but common ground, that's all we need. Collaboration starts on common ground. Because you can have them making videos and videos and videos, and of course they're going to have some sort of impact, but if people aren't watching those videos, or if the videos are lower quality, or if there's a language barrier or something like that.
Of course I wanted to we know so that we can reach the world, we should use English. Do you think if maybe we will have some local YouTubers, some local Tanzanian YouTubers, and they won't use English, they will be using Swahili instead? Do you think this will reach the world? People, they will take it from through Swahili?
No, and I'm gonna say that right away. They won't reach the world. Look at it like this: English, the global language; Chinese, global language; French, global language; Tanzania, Swahili. Come on, we don't learn that in the West. They don't learn it in China. They don't teach it in Europe. They don't teach it in Australia. And these are the countries that you're looking for to look at the video. The YouTube algorithm is going to see this video is not even in English. We're not recommending it to anybody in America, which means the only people that are going to watch are, locals or maybe neighboring countries that speak their language. So it's sad to say, but not really, but it's just realistically speaking, if the video is not in English and I don't speak Swahili, diaspora is sitting at home, they don't know Swahili, and a lot of them don't have an intention to learn it. So you're going to show them a video that the whole time they don't understand it, they're not going to watch it. In fact, they won't even see it. It's not going to pop up on the screen when you're going through YouTube. It's not going to pop up. You need to have it in English, and it needs to be in a language, it needs to be a topic that they're interested in. Diaspora, some of them, they're not interested in road construction in Tanzania. They're not interested in government projects in Tanzania. They're interested in, where can I find a house? What can I do when I get there? Is this affordable? Is this, topics that they're interested in while they're coming here. Think about it like, if you're going to a new place, are you going to be asking people questions about, no, just think about it like, what are you interested in when you go to a new place? This is what they want to see.
basically you'll be interested asking on something that you really want, you want by that moment.
In that moment. And this is how we have to structure it. Tanzanian perspective is very precious because that's what diaspora are looking for. They want to know, what do you think about Tanzania, or what do you think about this? What can you tell me about this? What can you tell me about this? If you harness that curiosity and turn it into, like we were talking about, a creators hub, so the video creators and YouTubers can come together, sit down and talk about these topics, we can make it work. You know what I mean? We can make these differences work. Because again, Tanzanian YouTube and diaspora YouTube videos, they're very different. Right now. Even and I'm trying to sound optimistic, but we have to be realistic. Swahili YouTube videos will not convert. It's about conversion, algorithm, and marketing. And they don't do well in the US market because who's gonna watch it? So we either have to go and teach a bunch of Swahili in the US, which will be difficult.
That would be difficult.
Or we have to make them in English.
So, but what if we can just use Swahili and we can have some translations?
That'll work.
That would work.
As long as the title and everything is appealing to diaspora or African Americans, Afro-Europeans, diaspora all over the world, they'll watch it. And then you put the subtitles, really nice subtitles, and make sure everything is, you know what I mean? They'll watch it. But it can be in Swahili if it's translated. At the time, people are unaware of how to speak the language. Can we blame it? So if we want to reach the globe, we have to think like the globe. We have to speak the language the globe speaks. And I'm not saying only English is good, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is this is the language people will understand. So again, you want your videos to be well known, put them in a language that people know well.
What do you say, like we don't have a big number of YouTubers in Tanzania, especially local Tanzanians. Will this book the Tanzania to be known around the world? Like, even though that we are not that many, but do you think people will be interested to take a look for those videos and try to follow up what is going on in Tanzania?
Absolutely. That's again, I think it's tricky. It depends on how well you can intrigue the interest of someone else. Because again, if I'm living in let's say France, I'm not going to be Googling construction projects in Tanzania, roads in Tanzania. I'm not going to be, I have no context. I'm not even interested in it. I have a life to worry about. But if you have a video that's something like, Tanzania, the land of blank, 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 but it's something that's like, wow, that's just an interesting sounding video in general. I'll go watch it, right? The biggest animals in Tanzania. They're already interested in animals, right? Little kids are looking at animals, big animals, or people, and they're finding these videos. Your video will be in there mixed in. It's not even, technically your video is not necessarily about Tanzania, but in the video they can see, oh, that's in Tanzania. That's going to boost their interest. You have to boost their interest in things there. When people think of Dubai, they think of the skyscrapers. So, they think of the super wealthy, the skyscrapers, Lamborghini, supercars. That's why their image is so boosted. Right? When people think of France, the Eiffel Tower. When people think of Tanzania, maybe Serengeti,
Kilimanjaro.
They think of these things, but that's why Tanzania is boosted now. You were saying you want to boost the other side of Tanzania, not touristic only. So you have to think what can be offered. I mean, we have to talk off camera for this because there's there's a way to do it. It's all marketing, right? You see these large marketing campaigns being done by country, disguised as companies, and they boost the image of the country, right? And they do it in a way that's entertaining. So you don't even know you're watching something that makes this country look good. You know what I mean? This stuff happens all the time. It'll look like a regular channel, but it's there for a purpose. We have to be the same way. Again, we have to be strategic, and we can't always be direct. But we can do this.
Yeah, sure.
It's just about, again,
Okay.
let's talk off camera.
That's good. I got you, and I know what you just say. You know, this should be the national marketing strategy.
But
Yeah.
you have to look at Tanzania and most African countries. They don't have a national marketing strategy.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know,
Sure.
the image of European countries is usually high because the governments don't allow people to think badly of them.
Okay.
If there's something wrong, they'll fix it and they'll publicly announce. They'll make sure the image of their country is upheld.
Okay.
You know, the U.S., all the bad stuff going on, a lot of it doesn't even enter international news because the image of the country is very important.
Yeah, sure.
Right? You look at North Korea and all these other countries, the image of the country is very important to them. So they don't let the bad stuff show up. When you look at most African countries, you have the situation where they're allowed to show this poverty and stuff like this. When you just type in on YouTube Africa, you're going to see starving African children. Those are the recommended videos you're going to see. You're not going to see wealthiest neighborhood. No, you're going to see starving villager, traditional village dance. And this is what people see of Africa. That's the marketing that's being done. It's a bunch of missionaries coming in and showing the poor place. And they have marketing budgets. The government can counteract this by creating their own marketing budget for boosting the image of the country. The question now is, does the government care about the image of the country? Because looking bad doesn't seem to be on the list of things it fears. Because right now, Tanzania, to some people, looks bad. A lot of African countries, to many people, look bad.
In
the West. No, in the world.
Not in the world, but you know, exactly in what side of that badness that Tanzania is being looked at?
Think about it. The situation with the albinos eating people, or no, being eaten and things like that, this is the image of the country. Did Tanzania make a official announcement, we're gonna stop doing this? Yes, but did they go and put a lot of marketing effort into rebuilding their name after that? No, not really.
Thank you for having me here today, brother Mark from Mark Meet Africa.
Asante.
Once again, dear viewers, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, DR.MUMBI. Share this video to other brothers and sisters who haven't watched this so that they know and learn something from this video. Thank you, brother.
Asante.
God bless you.
Na wewe.
Karibu sana Tanzania.
Asante.